listen to this alone in the dark. I'm already in the basement laundry room when I realize I shouldn't have come down here this late. The door closes behind me with the same heavy sound it always makes, and I don't think anything of it because I've heard it 100 times before. The lights are on but weak, that buzzing fluorescent hum sitting right behind my ears, and the smell is the usual mix of detergent and damp concrete. I set my laundry basket on the folding table and start sorting clothes like I always do, trying to move fast because I don't like being down here when no one else is around. The machines are running, but not many of them, and the noise feels thinner than usual. One washer sloshing somewhere behind me, one dryer thumping unevenly, and that's it. I walk toward the far end where my washer is, counting steps without realizing I'm doing it. And that's when I notice someone standing between the last two machines near the wall. At first, it doesn't register as wrong, because my brain assumes it's another tenant. But my feet stop on their own before I get any closer. The person is too tall for the space they're in, their head almost brushing the pipes that run along the ceiling. Their body is narrow in a way that doesn't look natural, like everything has been pulled upward and stretched out. Their arms hang low, longer than they should be, and their shoulders are angled slightly forward, as if they don't quite know how to stand upright. They're not moving at all, not even shifting weight, just standing there, facing the washers like they're waiting for something. I clear my throat without meaning to, and the sound comes out dry and small. The figure's head turns slowly toward me, not snapping or jerking, just rotating until I can see its face clearly under the flickering light. The skin across its face looks tight, pulled flat over bone, and its eyes are wide open, too wide, staring straight at me without blinking. I feel my stomach drop, because there's no confusion in that look, no surprise at being seen, just awareness. Hey. The word echoes a little in the room and then disappears. The thing doesn't answer, but it steps forward out of the gap between the machines, and I realize the movement isn't right. It doesn't walk the way people do. There's no shift in balance, just one foot sliding forward and the rest of it following like it's being dragged into place. I take a step back without thinking, my heel catching the edge of the folding table as my heart starts to pound. I turn toward the door because that's what you're supposed to do when something feels wrong, and I grab the push bar with both hands. I press it down and shove, expecting the door to swing open like it always does, but it doesn't move at all. The bar goes down under my palms, solid and useless, and a cold feeling spreads through my chest as I try again harder and get the same result. Come on. Behind me, a dryer clicks off. The sound is sharp in the quiet, like someone snapping their fingers in my ear. I don't turn around yet, because I don't want to see how close it is. But then another machine stops, and then another, each one cutting out until the room feels hollow and exposed. The fluorescent lights dim slightly, not enough to go dark, just enough to make everything look tired and sick. I look back over my shoulder, and the thing is closer, standing fully in the aisle now, its eyes locked onto me. Its mouth is slightly open, like it's listening, and I notice that its chest rises and falls, but not in a steady rhythm. It feels deliberate, like it's testing something. And when it takes another step forward, I hear a soft dragging sound that makes my skin crawl. No. The word barely makes it out. I let go of the door and move sideways, putting distance between us, bumping into a warm dryer that vibrates against my hip. My eyes dart around the room, looking for anywhere else to go, and the only thing that catches my attention is the utility sink at the far end, with a narrow space behind it where the pipes disappear into the wall. It's stupid, but my body needs something, anywhere, and I move toward it fast. I crouch behind the sink, pressing my back against the concrete and pulling my knees in tight. The smell back here is stronger, bleach and metal and old water, and my hands are shaking so badly I have to clench them together. The room is almost silent now, and I hold my breath without even deciding to. Like being quiet might still matter. The dragging sound stops. The air feels heavy, thick, like it's pressing down on me, and for a few seconds, nothing happens at all. Then I hear movement again, slow and controlled, coming closer, and something shifts into view on the other side of the sink. I keep my eyes down, my lungs burning, until I can't hold it anymore, and I inhale. At the exact same moment, I hear it inhale too. The sound is thin and wet right above me, perfectly matching my breath, and my stomach flips as I realize it's copying me. I look up, and its face is right there over the edge of the sink, close enough that I can see the texture of its skin and the shine in its unblinking eyes. Its mouth curves upward slowly into something that looks like a smile, but feels wrong. "Found you." Its voice is calm, almost gentle, and that makes it worse. My throat locks up and no sound comes out as its hands slide onto the edge of the sink, fingers long and pale, gripping the porcelain easily. It leans closer until its face is inches from mine, and I can smell cold water and metal and something stale that doesn't belong to any person. "Please." It doesn't respond. One of its hands lifts and presses 2 fingers lightly against the side of my neck, right over my pulse. The touch is cold enough to make my whole body jolt, and I feel my heartbeat racing under its fingers. It doesn't squeeze, doesn't hurt me, just lets me know it can feel everything. The lights flicker again, and in that brief stutter, I see something behind its eyes. Not anger or hunger, just focus. Like it's paying attention to the way I'm breathing, the way my chest rises and falls, and when I start to shake, it matches me, breath for breath, closer and closer, until it feels like the room belongs to it. If you're listening to this, check the room you're in right now, and listen carefully for a second set of breathing that matches yours. If you have a horror story of your own, please feel free to drop it in the comments section. You never know, the next story could be yours. Subscribe to the Vault so you don't miss what comes next.